ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ एकादशोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच मदनुग्रहाय परमं गुह्यमध्यात्मसंज्ञितं यत्त्वयोक्तं वचस्तेन मोहोऽयं विगतो मम। In this verse, Arjuna is speaking to Krishna, saying that because of Krishna's kindness, he has explained the most secret knowledge, which is about the self and the soul. This knowledge has cleared all the confusion in Arjuna's mind. This verse shows Arjuna's gratitude for the wisdom that Krishna has shared with him, which has helped him understand the truth better. भवाप्ययो हि भूतानां श्रुतौ विस्तरशो मया त्वत्तः कमलपत्राक्ष माहात्म्यमपि चाव्ययम्. In this verse, Arjuna continues speaking to Krishna. He says that he has already heard in great detail from Krishna about the creation and destruction of all living beings, as well as Krishna's unchanging greatness. This verse reflects Arjuna's appreciation for the profound wisdom Krishna has shared about life, the universe, and Krishna's divine nature. एवमेतद्यथार्थत्वम् आत्मानं परमेश्वर द्रष्टुमिच्छामि ते रूपम् ऐश्वरं पुरुषोत्तमा. In this verse, Arjuna is speaking to Krishna and acknowledges that whatever Krishna has said about himself is true. Arjuna expresses his desire to see Krishna's divine supreme form. This verse shows Arjuna's faith in Krishna and his eagerness to witness Krishna's ultimate divine form, which is beyond the human understanding of a normal being. मन्यसे यदि तच्छक्यं मया दृष्टुमिति प्रभो योगेश्वर ततो मे त्वं दर्शयात्मानमव्ययम्. In this verse, Arjuna tells Krishna that if Krishna thinks it is possible for him to see the divine form, then Krishna should reveal it. Arjuna addresses Krishna as Prabhu and Yogeshwara. This verse reflects Arjuna's humility and deep respect for Krishna, as he seeks Krishna's permission and wisdom before seeing his divine form. Shri Bhagavanuvāca पश्य मे पार्थरूपाणि शतशोऽथ सहस्रशः नानाविधानि दिव्यानि नानावर्णाकृतीनि च. In this verse, Lord Krishna begins to respond to Arjuna. He tells Arjuna to behold his divine forms, which are hundreds and thousands in number, of various types, colors and shapes. This verse shows Krishna's willingness to reveal his vast, magnificent forms to Arjuna, offering him a glimpse of his unlimited divine power and beauty. Pashyadityan vasun rudran ashvinau marutasthatha bahunya drishtapurvani pasyascharani bharata. In this verse, Lord Krishna continues speaking to Arjuna, telling him to look at various divine forms like the Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwins, and Maruts. He says Arjuna will also see many other wondrous forms that he has never seen before. This verse reveals the vastness and diversity of Krishna's divine form, filled with both familiar and unseen marvels, emphasizing his supreme nature. इहैकस्थं जगत्कृत्स्नं पश्याद्य सचराचरं मम देहे गुडाकेश यच्चान्यद्द्रष्टुमिच्छसि. In this verse, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna that he can now see the entire universe with all its moving and non-moving beings gathered in one place within Krishna's own divine body. Krishna also invites Arjuna to see anything else he wishes to observe. This verse highlights Krishna's divine form, which encompasses the entire creation, allowing Arjuna to witness the vastness of the universe within Krishna's body. न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम् अनेनैव स्वचक्षुषा दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्. In this verse, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna that he cannot see Krishna's divine form with his normal human eyes. Therefore, Krishna grants Arjuna divine vision so he can behold his supreme power and majesty. This verse shows that Krishna's divine form is beyond human perception, requiring special spiritual vision, which he graciously grants to Arjuna so he can experience Krishna's full glory.
सञ्जयोवाच एवमुक्त्वा ततो राजन् महायोगेश्वरो हरिः दर्शयामास पार्थाय paramam रूपमैश्वरम्.
In this verse, Sanjaya, who is narrating the events to King Dhritarashtra, describes how Lord Krishna, the great master of yoga, spoke to Arjuna and then revealed his supreme divine form. This verse sets the stage for the grand revelation of Krishna's universal form, a moment of divine vision that Arjuna is about to experience.
अनेकवक्त्रनयनम् अनेकाद्भुतदर्शनम् अनेकदिव्याभरणन् दिव्यानेकोद्यतायुधम्.
In this verse, Sanjaya continues describing Krishna's divine form as shown to Arjuna. He reveals that Krishna's form had countless mouths and eyes, with many marvelous and awe-inspiring sights. Krishna was adorned with many divine ornaments and held numerous divine weapons, all shining brightly. This verse highlights the grandeur and overwhelming nature of Krishna's divine form, filled with incredible beauty, power and mystery. It emphasizes that Krishna's true form goes beyond ordinary human perception.
दिव्यमाल्याम्बरधरन् दिव्यगन्धानुलेपनन् सर्वाश्चर्यमयं देवम् अनन्तं विश्वतोमुखम्.
In this verse, Sanjaya describes Krishna's divine form further, noting that he wore celestial garlands and garments and was adorned with divine fragrances. Krishna's form was full of wonders, infinite, and had faces looking in all directions. This verse emphasizes the enchanting and awe-inspiring qualities of Krishna's divine form, showcasing his omnipresence and the beauty of the divine.
दिवि सूर्यसहस्रस्य भवेद्युगपदुत्थिता यदि भासदृशी सा स्यात् भासस्तस्य महात्मनः.
In this verse, Sanjaya explains that if thousands of suns were to rise simultaneously in the sky, their brightness would be comparable to the radiance of Krishna's divine form. This verse illustrates the unimaginable brilliance of Krishna's universal form, showcasing his majesty and the awe it inspires.
तत्रैकस्थै जगत्कृत्स्नं प्रविभक्तमनेकधा अपश्यद्देवदेवस्य शरीरे पाण्डवस्तदा.
In this verse, Sanjaya describes how Arjuna, while witnessing Krishna's divine form, saw the entire universe divided into many parts, all contained within Krishna's body. This verse emphasizes the vastness and unity of creation, showcasing how everything exists within Krishna and reinforcing his supreme status as the ultimate deity.
ततः स विस्मयाविष्टो हृष्टरोमा धनञ्जयः प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं कृताञ्जलिरभाषत.
In this verse, Arjuna, referred to as Dhananjay, is filled with awe and amazement upon witnessing Krishna's divine form. His hair stands on end with excitement, and he humbly bows down to Krishna, offering his respects with folded hands. This verse captures Arjuna's emotional response to the divine revelation, illustrating his humility and devotion in the presence of the Supreme Being.
अर्जुन उवाच पश्यामि देवास्तव देवदेहे सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्गान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वा नुरगाश्च दिव्यान्.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses his amazement as he sees various divine forms within Krishna's form. He acknowledges the presence of gods, different groups of beings, and sages, including those seated on lotus thrones as well as celestial serpents. This verse highlights the vastness of Krishna's divine form and the multitude of celestial beings contained within it, reinforcing Krishna's role as the ultimate source of all creation.
अनेकबाहूदरवक्त्रनेत्रं नेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपम् नान्तन्न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप.
In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's divine form as having many arms, stomachs, faces, and eyes. He acknowledges that he sees Krishna's infinite form everywhere and he cannot find an end or middle to it, nor can he identify its beginning. This verse illustrates Arjuna's recognition of Krishna's supreme reality, showcasing the limitless and eternal essence of the divine.
किरीटिनं गदिनै चक्रिणं च तेजोराशिं सर्वतो दीप्तमन्तं पश्यामि त्वां दुर्निरीक्ष्यं समन्तात् दीप्तानलार्कद्युतिमप्रमेयम्.
In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's divine form, noting that he sees him adorned with a crown, holding a mace and a discus. He acknowledges Krishna's radiant brilliance that shines everywhere, making it difficult to behold him fully. This verse emphasizes Krishna's divine majesty and the extraordinary light emanating from him, reflecting his supreme status and the awe it inspires in Arjuna.
त्वमक्षरं परमं वेदितव्यं त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परमनिधानं त्वमव्ययः शाश्वतधर्मगुप्ता सनातनस्त्वं पुरुषो मतो मे.
In this verse, Arjuna acknowledges Krishna as the imperishable, supreme being who is to be known and understood. He recognizes Krishna as the ultimate refuge of the universe and as the eternal protector of righteousness. This verse emphasizes Arjuna's deep realization of Krishna's true divine nature and his fundamental role as the protector and sustainer of all existence.
अनादिमध्यान्तमनन्तवीर्यम् अनन्तबाहुं शशिसूर्यनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां दीप्तहुताशवक्त्रं स्वतेजसा विश्वमिदन्तपन्तम्.
In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's divine form as having no beginning, middle, or end, and as possessing infinite strength and many arms. He notes that Krishna has eyes like the moon and the sun, and he sees Krishna's radiant face burning like fire, illuminating the entire universe. This verse reflects Arjuna's awe at Krishna's infinite nature and divine splendor, emphasizing Krishna's role as the source of light and life in the universe.
द्यावा पृथिव्योरिदिमन्तरं हि व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशश्च सर्वाः दृष्ट्वाद्भुतं रूपमुग्रन्तवेदल्लोकत्रयं प्रव्यथितं महात्मन्.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses that the entire space between heaven and earth is filled by Krishna alone. He observes that all directions are pervaded by Krishna's presence. Witnessing this wondrous and fierce form of Krishna, Arjuna notes that all three worlds are trembling in fear. This verse underscores the majesty and intensity of Krishna's universal form, highlighting the awe and fear it instills in all beings.
अमीहि त्वां सुरसङ्घा विशन्ति केचिद्भीताः प्राञ्जलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्तीत्युक्त्वा महर्षिसिद्धसङ्घास्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः.
In this verse, Arjuna observes that the groups of celestial beings are entering Krishna's divine form, some with fear and humility, folding their hands in reverence. The great sages and perfected beings are also praising Krishna, chanting blessings and hymns in gratitude. This verse highlights the reverence that both divine beings and sages hold for Krishna, showcasing his divine authority and the acknowledgement of his greatness in the universe.
रुद्रादित्या वसवो ये च साध्या विश्वेश्विनौ मरुतश्चोष्मपाश्च गन्धर्वयक्षा सुरसिद्धसङ्घाः समर्थसङ्घा वीक्षन्ते त्वां विस्मिताश्चैव सर्वे.
In this verse, Arjuna lists various celestial beings who are in awe of Krishna's divine form. He mentions the Rudras, Adityas, Vasus, Siddhas, Ashwins, Maruts, and other divine entities, including Gandharvas and Yakshas, who are all gazing at Krishna with wonder and amazement. This verse emphasizes the collective awe and respect that various divine beings have for Krishna, illustrating his unparalleled majesty and the impact of his divine presence on the cosmos.
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुतरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालन् दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्.
In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's magnificent form, noting that it has many faces and eyes and is characterized by numerous powerful arms and legs. He observes that Krishna's form has many mouths and fearsome teeth, which fills him and all the worlds with terror. This verse illustrates the overwhelming and fearsome nature of Krishna's universal form, highlighting the profound impact it has on Arjuna and all beings who witness it.
नभस्पृशन् दीप्तमनेकवर्णौ व्यात्ताननन्दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमै च विष्णु.
In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's divine form as reaching up to the sky, radiating with multiple colors. Krishna's face is wide and his large bright eyes are fearsome, creating a sense of profound terror within Arjuna. He admits that upon seeing Krishna, his inner being is shaken and he is unable to maintain his composure or find peace. This verse captures the intense emotional and psychological impact of witnessing Krishna's universal form, showcasing the overwhelming awe and fear it inspires within Arjuna.
दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्टैव काला नलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्मा प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
In this verse, Arjuna is overwhelmed by the sight of Krishna's fearsome faces, which resemble the terrifying teeth of a fierce creature, likening them to the flames of death itself. He expresses his confusion and fear, stating that he cannot discern the directions or find peace. He implores Krishna, the Lord of the universe, to show him mercy. This verse encapsulates Arjuna's deep fear and confusion, highlighting his vulnerability and need for Krishna's compassion amidst the overwhelming terror of witnessing his divine form.
अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्रास् सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्घैः भीष्मो द्रोणस्सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
In this verse, Arjuna acknowledges that all sons of Dhritarashtra and the warriors allied with them, including notable figures like Bhishma, Drona, and the son of charioteer, are also witnessing Krishna's divine form. He mentions that they too are seeing this awe-inspiring sight alongside him. This verse emphasizes the universality of Krishna's divine revelation, as it is not just Arjuna but also the key figures of the battlefield who are affected by the extraordinary sight of Krishna's universal form.
वक्त्राणि ते त्वरमाणा विशन्ति द्रष्टाकरालानि भयानकानि केचित् विलग्ना दशनान्तरेषु सन्दृश्यन्ते चूर्णितैरुत्तमाङ्गैः.
In this verse, Arjuna describes how the fearsome mouths of Krishna's divine form are devouring the warriors on the battlefield. He notes that some are caught between the terrible teeth and their bodies are being crushed into powder, emphasizing the horror of the scene. This verse powerfully conveys the overwhelming destruction that Krishna's divine form brings, reinforcing the theme of divine retribution and the consequences of the war. Arjuna's vivid imagery reflects the intense fear and dread felt by those witnessing this cosmic event.
यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बुवेगाः समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति तथा तवामि नरलोकवीरा विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति.
In this verse, Arjuna compares the fierce warriors of the human world to rivers rushing towards the ocean. He notes that just as many rivers flow swiftly into the sea, the brave warriors are being drawn into Krishna's mouth, which are blazing with intensity. This verse vividly illustrates the overwhelming power of Krishna's divine form and the inescapable destruction that awaits the warriors, reinforcing the theme of cosmic inevitability and divine authority in the face of conflict.
यथा प्रदीप्तै ज्वलन् पतंगा विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकास्तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः.
In this verse, Arjuna draws a powerful analogy between the fate of insects that rush into a blazing flame and the brave warriors entering Krishna's fearsome mouths. He notes that just as these insects head towards the fire with great speed, the warriors are also rushing into destruction. This verse underscores the theme of inevitable destruction, portraying the futility of the warriors' efforts in the face of divine power and Arjuna's recognition of the tragic consequences of the battle.
लेलिह्यसे ग्रसमानः समन्ताल् लोकान् समग्रान् वदनैर्ज्वलद्भिः तेजोभिरापूर्य जगत्समग्रं भासस्तवोग्राः प्रतपन्ति विष्णु.
In this verse, Arjuna describes Krishna's divine form as consuming the entire universe with his blazing mouths. He observes that Krishna is engulfing all worlds and that the intense radiance emanating from his form is filling the entire cosmos with light. This verse highlights the all-encompassing and destructive nature of Krishna's divine form, illustrating the overwhelming force of the divine and the impact it has on the universe, reinforcing the theme of divine authority and the inevitability of fate in the cosmic order.
आख्याहि मे को भवानुग्ररूपो नमोऽस्तु ते देववर प्रसीद विज्ञातुमिच्छामि भवन्तमाद्यन् न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम्.
In this verse, Arjuna humbly requests Krishna to reveal his true identity and divine nature. He expresses his desire to understand who Krishna is in his magnificent, terrifying form. Arjuna offers his respects, bowing down, and asks Krishna to be merciful and explain his actions and essence. This verse reflects Arjuna's transition from fear to reverence as he seeks knowledge and understanding of Krishna's divine identity and the cosmic role he plays, emphasizing the importance of divine grace and insight.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravriddho lokan samahartumiha pravrittaha ऋतेऽपि त्वान्न भविष्यन्ति सर्वे येव स्थिताः प्रत्यनीकेषु योधाः.
In this verse, Krishna reveals his true identity to Arjuna, declaring that he is time itself, responsible for the destruction of worlds. He explains that he has come to annihilate the warriors on the battlefield, emphasizing that without him, none of the soldiers arrayed in the battle will survive. This verse underscores the themes of destiny and divine intervention, illustrating Krishna's role as the ultimate force of destruction and the inevitability of warriors' fate in the grand cosmic order. It serves to remind Arjuna of the futility of his fears and doubts in the face of divine will.
Tasmat tvamutthishta yasho labhasya जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम् मय्यैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव निमित्ता मात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
In this verse, Krishna urges Arjuna to rise and seize glory, encouraging him to conquer his enemies and enjoy the prosperous kingdom that awaits him. Krishna emphasizes that the warriors have already been slain by him, and Arjuna is merely an instrument in this divine plan. This verse emphasizes the themes of duty, action, and the acknowledgement of divine will, motivating Arjuna to rise above his doubts and fears and fulfill his role as a warrior in the grand cosmic order. It reinforces the idea that success in battle is assured by Krishna's divine intervention.
द्रोणै च भीष्मै च जयद्रथै च कर्णन् तथान्यानपि योधवीरान् मया हतांस्त्वयि जहिमा व्यधिष्ठा युद्धस्वजेतासि रणे सपत्नान्.
In this verse, Krishna reassures Arjuna that he will defeat significant warriors like Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha and Karna, who are formidable opponents in the battle. Krishna tells Arjuna not to be disturbed or fearful because he has already killed these warriors and encourages him to fight with confidence. This verse emphasizes the theme of confidence in the face of adversity and the importance of faith in divine guidance. Krishna's assurance serves to bolster Arjuna's resolve, reminding him that the outcome of the battle is already determined by divine will.
Sanjaya Uvacha Etrat Shrutva Vachanam Keshavasya Kritanjalirvepamana Kiriti Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam Sagadnadam Bhita Bhitaf Pranamya.
In this verse, Sanjaya describes Arjuna's reaction after hearing Krishna's profound words. Overwhelmed by Krishna's revelations and the weight of his situation, Arjuna is adorned with a crown, bows down and folded hands. He approaches Krishna with trembling, expressing both fear and reverence. This verse captures Arjuna's transformation from a hesitant warrior to a devotee who acknowledges Krishna's divinity. It emphasizes the themes of humility, surrender, and the deep emotional impact of realizing the divine nature of Krishna, reflecting the complex emotions present in moments of profound revelation.
Arjuna Uvacha Sthane Rishikesh Tava Prakirtya Jagat Prahishyatyanurajyate Cha Rakshansi Bhitani Disho Dravanti Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sangha.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses his awe at Krishna's divine nature and impact it has on the world. He notes that the very reputation of Krishna causes the universe to rejoice and pay homage to him, including the powerful beings and spirits that are usually fearful. This verse highlights the themes of Krishna's supremacy and the reverence that all beings, including those of great power, feel towards him. Arjuna's acknowledgement reflects his understanding of Krishna's profound impact on the universe and the respect he commands from all entities, reinforcing the idea of divine authority and presence.
Kasmat Chatena Nameran Mahatman Gariyase Brahmanopyadikartre Anantadevesha Jagannivasa Tvamaksharam Sadasaktatparayat.
In this verse, Arjuna poses a pagan question to Krishna, expressing his confusion as to why people do not bow down to him, even though he is greater than all, including the creator Brahma. He acknowledges Krishna as the eternal, supreme being who is beyond the material and the spiritual realms. This verse illustrates Arjuna's deepening understanding of Krishna's divine nature and the confusion surrounding the lack of reverence given to him. It highlights themes of devotion, the recognition of true greatness, and the distinction between the material and spiritual realms, reinforcing Krishna's role as the ultimate reality.
Tvamadidevav Purushav Puranas Tvamasya Vishvasya Parannidhanam Vetasi Vidyai Cha Parancha Dhama Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupa.
In this verse, Arjuna acknowledges Krishna as the original and the eternal person, affirming his role as the supreme foundation of the universe. He recognizes Krishna as the ultimate knowledge and the source of all existence, encompassing all that is known and yet to be known. This verse emphasizes Krishna's ultimate reality as the source of all creation and knowledge, reinforcing the themes of divinity, omnipresence, and the interconnectedness of the cosmos with the divine. Arjuna's realization reflects a deeper understanding of Krishna's nature and the all encompassing aspect of his existence.
वायुर्यमुग्निर्वरुणः प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहश्च नमो नमस्तेस्तु सहस्रकृत्वः पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses deep reverence for Krishna by acknowledging him as embodying various divine forms and deities. He offers multiple salutations, recognizing Krishna's supreme position as the source of all existence. This verse beautifully encapsulates Arjuna's acknowledgement of Krishna's multifaceted divinity and his humble devotion. It highlights the themes of reverence, humility, and understanding of Krishna as the ultimate source of all beings and the forces in the universe.
Namah purasthadth prishthaste namostute sarvata eva sarva anantavirya mitavikramastvam sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvah.
In this verse, Arjuna offers profound reverence to Krishna, recognizing his omnipresence and unlimited power. He acknowledges Krishna as the source of all existence, who encompasses everything and possesses infinite strength. This verse encapsulates themes of devotion, the recognition of Krishna's all-encompassing nature, and the understanding of his infinite power and presence in the universe. Arjuna's respectful acknowledgement highlights his profound reverence and submission to the divine.
Sakhethi matva prasabham yaduktam हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सखेति अजानता महिमानन्तवेदं मया प्रमादात् प्रणयेन वापि.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses remorse for having addressed Krishna casually as a friend or companion. He acknowledges his lack of awareness regarding Krishna's true greatness and divine nature, which he now recognizes. This verse highlights themes of humility and self-reflection. Arjuna's acknowledgement of his missteps in addressing Krishna illustrates a shift in his understanding of divine relationships. It emphasizes the importance of recognizing and respecting the divine nature of those who we revere, marking a significant moment in Arjuna's spiritual journey as he comes to terms with Krishna's true essence.
कृतोऽसि विहारशय्या सनभोजनेषु एकोऽथवाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षन् तत्क्षामये त्वामहं प्रमेयम्.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses his regret for any disrespectful or careless remarks he may have made toward Krishna, especially in casual settings. He seeks forgiveness for his unintentional offenses, acknowledging Krishna's immeasurable greatness. This verse showcases Arjuna's deepening respect and awareness of Krishna's divinity. His respect for forgiveness highlights themes of humility, reverence, and the acknowledgement of the divine nature of relationships. It marks a significant turning point in Arjuna's understanding as he seeks to correct his earlier casualness in addressing
पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य त्वमस्य पूजश्च गुरुर्गुरीयान् न त्वत्समोऽस्त्यभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यो लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमः प्रभावा.
In this verse, Arjuna acknowledges Krishna's unparalleled significance and position as the supreme authority and guru of the universe. He emphasizes Krishna's unique status and the reverence he deserves from all beings. This verse beautifully highlights themes of reverence, acknowledgement of divine authority, and the understanding of Krishna's essential role in the cosmos. Arjuna's recognition of Krishna as the ultimate source of all creation and his respect for Krishna's teachings reflect a profound shift in his perspective, showcasing the importance of humility and devotion in the path of spirituality.
तस्मात् प्रणम्य प्रणिधाय कायं प्रसादये त्वामहमीशमीड्यम् पितेव पुत्रस्य सखेव सख्युः प्रियः प्रियायार्हसि देव सोढुम्.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses his deep respect and devotion to Krishna, seeking his grace and forgiveness. He acknowledges the various relationships he has with Krishna and emphasizes the importance of humility in his approach. This verse encapsulates themes of devotion, humility, and the multifaceted nature of divine relationships. Arjuna's sincere approach reflects his longing for Krishna's grace and forgiveness, illustrating the depth of his respect and love for the divine. It marks a significant moment in Arjuna's spiritual journey where he fully submits to Krishna, acknowledging his importance in his life.
अदृष्टपूर्वं ऋषितोऽस्मि दृष्ट्वा भयेन च प्रव्यथितं मनो मे तदेव मे दर्शयस्तेव रूपं प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses a mix of awe and fear after witnessing Krishna's divine universal form. He is overwhelmed by the magnitude and intensity of what he has seen and seeks Krishna's reassurance and mercy. This verse encapsulates themes of reverence, fear, and the longing for divine reassurance. Arjuna's request for Krishna to reveal his divine form reflects his desire for a deeper understanding of the divine nature, while simultaneously highlighting his vulnerability and the transformative power of encountering the divine. It marks a significant moment in Arjuna's journey as he navigates the complex emotions of awe, fear, and devotion.
किरीटिनं गदिनैचक्रहस्तम् इच्छामि त्वान् द्रष्टुमहं तथैव तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ते.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses his desire to see Krishna in his four-armed form, which symbolizes his divine power and authority. This reflects Arjuna's yearning to witness Krishna in a more familiar and comforting representation, even after experiencing the overwhelming universal form. This verse highlights Arjuna's complex relationships with the divine, showcasing his desire for connection and understanding in a form he can relate to. It reflects themes of reverence, familiarity, and the search for reassurance in the divine presence. Arjuna's request signifies a balance between awe and the human need for connection, illustrating the multifaceted nature of spiritual experience.
श्रीभगवानुवाच मया प्रसन्नेन तवार्जुनेदं रूपं परं दर्शितमात्मयोगात् तेजोमयं विश्वमनन्तमाद्यै यन्मे त्वदन्येन न दृष्टपूर्वम्.
In this verse, Krishna responds to Arjuna's request by explaining the divine nature of a form he has just witnessed. He emphasizes the uniqueness of power of his form, which is revealed through divine grace and yoga. This verse highlights themes of divine grace, importance of spiritual practice, and the uniqueness of Krishna's universal form. Krishna's assurance to Arjuna conveys that such profound spiritual experiences are gifts granted through devotion and sincerity, marking a pivotal moment in Arjuna's spiritual journey as he learns about the deeper realities of existence and divinity.
न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैर्न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः एवं रूपः शक्य अहं नृलोके द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीरा.
In this verse, Krishna emphasizes the uniqueness and unparalleled nature of his divine form, explaining that it cannot be comprehended or perceived through conventional means such as study, rituals, or severe austerities. This verse communicates essential themes about the limitations of human efforts in spiritual practices and the necessity of divine grace to truly perceive and understand the divine. Krishna's statement invites reflection on the nature of spiritual experience, suggesting that true knowledge of the divine comes from deep connection and devotion rather than mere intellectual or ritualistic pursuits.
मा ते व्यथा मा च विमूढभावो दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरमिदृङ् ममेदम् व्यतेपभिः प्रीतमनाः पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रवश्य.
In this verse, Krishna reassures Arjuna in response to his feelings of fear and confusion after witnessing the terrifying universal form. Krishna encourages Arjuna to maintain his composure and focus on the divine aspect of the vision. This verse encapsulates themes of reassurance, transformative nature of perception, and the importance of maintaining composure in spiritual experiences. Krishna's guidance and emphasize that while the divine can be awe-inspiring and frightening, a deeper understanding and connection can lead to peace and acceptance. It underscores the journey of spiritual realization as one that involves both fear and potential for profound understanding and connection with the divine.
Sanjaya Uvacha Ityarjuna Vasudevasthathoktva स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनं भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा.
In this verse, Sanjay narrates how Krishna, after revealing his terrifying universal form, reassures Arjuna by reverting to his more familiar and gentle form. This highlights the compassionate and loving nature of Krishna. This verse illustrates the duality of Krishna's nature as both the awe-inspiring universal form and the compassionate, approachable friend and guide. It reflects the importance of divine grace and reassurance in the spiritual journey, reminding devotees that even in moments of fear and uncertainty, they can find comfort in the divine's familiar presence. It emphasizes Krishna's role as a protector and guide, ensuring that his devotees feel safe and supported on their spiritual path.
अर्जुन उवाच दृष्ट्वेदं मानुषं रूपं तव सौम्यै जनार्दन इदानीमस्मि संवृत्तः सचेताः प्रकृतिं गतः.
In this verse, Arjuna expresses his relief and newfound clarity after witnessing Krishna's gentle human form following the overwhelming universal vision. This verse highlights the transformative power of divine presence and reassurance. Arjuna's shift from confusion and fear to clarity and composure illustrates the importance of spiritual guidance. It emphasizes that encountering the divine even in overwhelming forms can lead to deeper understanding and connection. By recognizing Krishna's gentle human form, Arjuna finds peace and a sense of return to his true self, underscoring the balance between the awe of the divine and the comfort of personal connection.
Shri Bhagavanuvāca Sudurdarshamitam Rupan Drushtavanasi Yanmama Deva Apyasya Rupasya Nityan Darshanakankshinaha.
In this verse, Krishna explains to Arjuna the uniqueness and rarity of his universal form. This verse illustrates the profound nature of Krishna's universal form, reinforcing that it is not only rare but also highly coveted by divine beings. By conveying this, Krishna emphasizes the privilege that Arjuna has in witnessing such a form. It serves as a reminder of the divine's transcendence and the depth of spiritual experience available to devoted seekers. Krishna's statement encourages Arjuna to appreciate the significance of his experience and the divine connection he shares with Krishna.
नाहं वेदैर्न तपसा न दानेन न चेज्जया शक्य एवं विधो द्रष्टुं दृष्टवानसि मां यथा.
In this verse, Krishna explains to Arjuna the condition under which his universal form can be perceived. This verse highlights the idea that direct experience of the divine is a result of divine grace rather than solely the outcome of one's spiritual practices. Krishna underscores that realizing such profound truths requires a unique connection, suggesting that the path to enlightenment transcends rituals and doctrine. This serves as a reminder to devotees that sincerity, devotion, and the grace of the divine are essential for deeper spiritual insight.
भक्त्या त्वनन्यया शक्य अहमेवं विधोऽर्जुन ज्ञातुं द्रष्टुं च तत्त्वेन प्रवेष्टुं च परन्तप.
In this verse, Krishna reveals the path through which Arjuna and indeed all devotees can truly know and experience the divine. This verse underscores the significance of bhakti or devotion as the most effective means of realizing and connecting with the divine. It emphasizes that through sincere devotion, one can experience a deeper understanding and connection with Krishna's true essence, moving beyond superficial encounters. This message encourages followers to cultivate a heartfelt relationship with the divine as the pathway to spiritual enlightenment and profound realization.
मत्कर्म कृन्मत्परमो मद्भक्तः सङ्गवर्जितः निर्वैरः सर्वभूतेषु यः स मामेति पाण्डव.
In this verse, Krishna outlines the qualities and actions that lead to a true union with him. This verse encapsulates the essence of bhakti and the ideal attributes of a true devotee: selfless action, unwavering devotion, detachment from worldly distractions, and compassion towards all beings. It serves as a guide for aspirants on the spiritual path, emphasizing that true connection with the divine comes from cultivating these qualities in one's life.
ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे विश्वरूपदर्शनयोगो नाम 11ोऽध्यायः. ॐ श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु.